Hello and welcome to episode 22. Today I want to ask you a very honest question, which I hope will bring some very honest answers. And I think no matter our age, our stage, our season of life, sometimes this radical honesty can be really useful. In terms of your speaking and your visibility and growing your business, I want to ask you this. Where are you dabbling? As in, you're out, you're shaking it all about, you're chopping and changing, you're doing it sometimes and then not in other areas. And the second part is, where are you just hoping for the best? That sense that sometimes we say, well, I've written it in a notebook, or like, I feel like that's something I'll do when I'm 60, or I feel like good things are going to happen in the autumn. And I love that gut feeling. I use it so often. And I think that faith and trust and some kind of practice is really, really useful for holding that vision, because sometimes it's just not obvious where it's going to come from. However, even though you are a great manifester, I don't want you just to leave it to chance. I want you to take a step in the direction of where you know you're supposed to be going. And I want you to begin with this. I want you to create your own non-negotiables. Now, the aim of these non-negotiables is to actually do them and therefore absolutely win. So even though your ego wants to go, okay, great, what are we gonna do? Right, let's make it as huge as possible. I don't want you to do that. I want you to stick with some simple things that you can action. So whether that's you send 3 emails a day to people you've met on LinkedIn, whether that's every week you deliver 5 pieces of content so your visibility is regular. I want you to bank all of this information, all of this data, and really see yourself doing it. Really understand that it is heading in the right direction. The second thing is, what would happen if you really stepped up and stepped in to your dream? I think that it's easy, and I know why people do it, because it's the easier, comfier option, just to talk about it, just to hope for the best, just to say it quietly and not really out loud, because it's like, it's just comfier in that way. It's just easier. However, what I really want you to do is to move forward and really name it and claim it, because you know what? There are people out there in the world who are absolutely putting themselves forward for things that, quite frankly, and this is not a mean comment, but they have no business being there. There are some things that I would be ready to execute tomorrow, but if suddenly I was like, yeah, I could probably deliver a baby, I mean, I'm not the right person for the job. And there are people in your industry who are taking up that space, who are doing what, or not even in your industry, but they're coming into your industry and wanting to, immerse themselves in it. We want the right attention to go to the right people. We want to help people. We want to create that impact. So I urge you today to take action, to do something. If you haven't subscribed to the Secret Series, please do so. If you haven't watched the full workshop, again, it is linked down below. And if you are ready for some serious support inside Speak Up, I would absolutely love to help and support you to do just that. There are 3 ways to join, and if you add magic at checkout, you can save 20%. All the details are down below.